Hi guys, today I'm going to show you a project that will use your February take-home art kit. So you'll have gotten these kits and maybe you're doing this together as a class or maybe you're doing this at home. But the first project I'm going to show you, the kit comes with materials that you can do one of two projects. One project is better suited to younger ages, maybe TK through second grade. And then another project is better suited to third through fifth. You're welcome to do either project regardless of your age, but right now I'm going to show you how to do the easier project. So this is the easier project and it is making a heart in the style of Jim Dine. And I'm going to show you, this is Jim Dine. He is an artist born in 1935 and he is what is called a pop artist. And pop artists are artists that like to make art that appeals to lots of people. It's usually pretty colorful. It's really fun. Lots of people like this art. It's the kind of art that people are drawn to no matter what kind of things you usually like. Some other famous pop artists that you might have heard of is Andy Warhol, Roy Lichtenstein. One that we've talked about before, in fact, in our last project, is Yayoi Kusama, is also a pop artist. So they like to do really things with bright colors and maybe polka dots or anything like that. So their art tends to be pretty fun. So this again is Jim Dine, and I'm going to show you some of his art. This is Jim Dine likes to do a lot of art that has hearts. So that's what we're going to do today. This is one of his. It's called Imogen 3, and as you can see, it's a heart that is kind of looks like watercolors that are a little bit, they're kind of oozing. You can still see that the heart, it's a heart shape, but you can see it's bright colors and it's really fun. I'm going to show you another one. Here's another one. This one is called Using White Over Black, and it's another heart. He did this one in 2017. And again, it's really bright colors. It's fun. And again, you can see that heart shape right there. And then let's see, let's look at one more. This one is called Confetti Heart. And you can see where it looks like confetti in the background. And then the heart, and then the shape of the heart is drawn over the top is what it looks like. And again, lots of bright colors and it's really fun. And we're going to do art similar to Jim Dine's hearts that he likes to do. So in order to do that, you're going to need some materials that you're going to want to get ready to go. So in your art kit, you're going to have these 5 sheets of bright colored paper, just like that. You're going to have a template that looks like this. You're going to have a piece of white paper, just a regular sheet of white paper. And then from your house or your classroom, you're going to need to have a pair of scissors, a glue stick, and then some markers or crayons, colored pencils, whatever you have, whatever you want to use. Any of those are fine. And the first thing that I want you to do is you're going to take this heart template. And first you're going to cut off that edge. See where that dotted line is? You're going to cut it off right there. Just like that. And then what I want you to do is we're going to be using this big heart shape. We're not going to use these little hearts in the middle. So if you want to take like a crayon or a marker and you're going to put an X through these to remind us that we're not using those. So we're not using those hearts. We're going to use this big heart right here. And what I want you to do is now that you've cut up this heart, you're going to turn it over. So you're going to be just looking at this plain piece of paper, just like this. So it looks like there's nothing on the back. And we're going to work on this side first. And what you're going to do is you're going to take these pieces of paper, these bright colored pieces of paper, and you're going to tear these into pieces, kind of like Jim Dine's confetti, how it looked like confetti. We're going to tear these into pieces and we're going to glue them all over this piece of paper. We want to cover it all up. So what I like to do to tear my strips, and you can do one piece of paper at a time or you can do a couple, and I just like to tear into a strip like this and then tear my pieces off of that. And you can do like big pieces like this, or you can make them small. You can make them even smaller if you want. Just remember, you're gonna have to cover up your paper with these pieces. So I'm just gonna get some strips torn here so you can start working on doing the same thing. Tear lots of strips of paper. And then you want to use all your colors. We're going to want to make it really bright, just like pop art. We want to make them really bright. So I'm going to keep tearing. Okay, you don't need to tear all of your paper. You're not going to need that much. I just tore a few strips of each color, and then I'm going to set these aside. And look, now I've got all these. It does look like confetti, doesn't it? And I'm going to start gluing these on my paper. And you can do it however you want. You can mix the colors all up. Let's see, I'll show you my sample. You can mix the colors all up like this. You could kind of do different colors in different places, whatever you want. So get those pieces kind of out of the way, and then we're just going to start sticking them down. And one way to do this really easily is, instead of putting glue on your pieces of paper, I like to just put a dot of glue, and then let's stick down a piece of paper, and then do the next one. So like I said, you can do a pattern. You can do just mix up the colors everywhere. Last time I did just mixed up my colors. This time I'm going to do it a little different. Maybe I'm going to do a pattern. And we'll see how that looks. But you can do it however you want. And what I want you to do is I want you to try to cover up as much of the white paper as you can. And you're just going to get these going and fill in that whole white paper. Again, I'm going to do a pattern this time, so mine's going to look a little different than the mixed up one, but you can do whatever you want. And I'm just going to keep going until my paper has no white left. Okay, I covered up my piece of paper, and you can see I kind of did like a rainbow pattern, but again, you don't have to do a pattern at all. Like on this one that I did, I just mixed my papers all over. But do you see how I covered up most of the white? Maybe there's a little bit of white poking through, but that's okay. You just want to cover up as much as the white as you can. And now we're going to turn it over, and we're going to cut out on that big fat black line. We're not going to cut those little hearts. Remember, we're going to pretend like those aren't there. We're going to cut this big heart. So we're going to end up with a big heart, and it looks really cool when you're done. I'll show you. So here, we're going to cut it out. Okay, you ready to see what it looks like? There we go. Looks pretty cool, huh? Okay, so that's our heart. So now I'm gonna move all of my extra confetti out of the way because we don't need the confetti anymore. And now I'm gonna glue this heart to my white piece of paper right in the middle like that, okay? So let's glue that. And we're gonna glue really, really well around the edges, probably like you've learned how to do. Around the edges, really good. And then some in the middle too. And we're gonna put it right in the middle, just like that. Okay, sometimes the easiest way to really stick that on is to turn it upside down and push really hard on the back. Really push it on. There we go. And there you go. So you can be done right here if that's all you want to do, if you just want that confetti heart, or like I did on this one, you can do some designs on the back. So on this one, I just traced a heart around this heart, and then I did a bigger heart and a bigger heart and a bigger heart and a bigger heart till it filled up the paper. So you can do something like that, or you can do whatever you want. So I think on this one, I think I might do something a little bit different on this one. I think maybe I'm gonna trace around the heart, just outline it a little bit. Do you remember how we saw Jim Dines? And they weren't always super neat. Sometimes they looked a little messy, but still were really fun. So I'm going to trace my heart just like that. There we go. And now I think maybe I'm going to do just some polka dots in the background in lots of different sizes and different colors. And you can do this with crayons, or you can do this with markers like I'm doing, or you can do it with colored pencils. If you had watercolors at home, you could even do watercolors. Whatever sounds good to you. Okay, I think mine is done. I like the design that I've done on the background, and I'm all done. So now you have made a piece of art in the style of Jim Dine.